Hey guys, good morning. Wednesday, November 3. So question was about test. November 17, we will have test 2. Okay, dokie. So do you have any questions, people, before we start? You're welcome. Any questions? Okay, let's refresh formulas. So future value, that's the main formula for compound interest, also known as a term deposit formula. Why so? Because of the nature of the term deposit. Term deposit is when you put money on account and don't touch it, and they just stay and grow. Okay, so that is term deposit. So I is J over M, right? N is TM. M can assume values 1, 2, 4, 12, 26, 52, 365. Okay, out of these values, guys, any value you have question about? Do you understand everything what is on the screen, people? It's very important. Yes or no? Okay, very good. So we armed and dangerous. Let's practice. A deposit of 2,000 earns interest at 6% compounded monthly for 4 years. At that time, the interest rate changes to 7% compounded quarterly. What is the value of the deposit 3 years after the change in the rate of interest? So what's happening here? I recommend to make a timeline now, and we deposited $2,000. That's the present value. Okay, now 4 years, we had 6% compounded monthly. So I have J. I put 12. So 12 tells me that I compound monthly. So let's talk about this a little bit. So instead of putting J and M, right, I can combine that as JM. It's not in the book. It's something I prefer to use. Is it okay with you guys? So J1, it means compounded annually. M is 1. J2, M is 2. J4, M is 4, etc. Is that clear, guys? Okay, very good. So let's use that notification. It saves space and efforts and everything. So interest changes to 7% compounded quarterly. So after 4 years, I have J4, 7%. Okay, and for how long, guys? What they say? 3 years, right? So 7 years here. And we need to know value right there at the point where I put star. Any questions, guys? Okay. At the point of 4 years, we have a transaction. What transaction? We change interest rate, right? So same rule, what we used before, we're gonna use now. It means that at the point of transaction, we stop all processes, we recalculate all the values, and we start new processes with new condition. Okay, so what the first process was? A term deposit, right? So first 4 years, First 4 years, that's T. First 4 years. Okay, so what I have? Future value. By the way, do I have space on the next screen? Yes, I do. Good. Future value, it is 2000,1005. Exponent, how much? What is the exponent, guys? Anybody who can tell me? Okay. Who did the homework? Say I. Why 0.72? Okay, let's explore this question a little more. 48, yes. Exponent 48. Exactly. Thank you. So let me put exponent. Let me recalculate it, and then I will explain question all values for those who kind of doesn't know. So I found $2,500, $40.98. Please confirm my value. Okay. So future value, it is present value, 1 plus I, exponent n. Right? I is j over m. Oh, it's j over m. Oh, come on. J over m. So in this case, 0.06 over 12. 0.005. N is Tm. Remember last class I said that always exponent n will be calculated using this formula, except one case, when actually question asking how long does it take for money to grow from one amount to another amount. Then we have different formula, right? But other than that, this particular formula. So T is 4 times 12 is 48. Okay, any questions, guys? Okay, so we're here at the point of 4 years. As I said, transaction interest rate change. So now this amount, what we calculated, this one, is sitting right there. So it is new present value for the next 3-year interval. Is that clear, guys? People, okay, very good. So let's do second part, step 2. Next 3 years. So present value, I have 25, 40, 98. Now J4, I have 7%, right? So let's calculate right away, 0.0175. Guys, by all means, if you have any questions regarding any value on the screen, don't hesitate to ask. Times 3 years, so n would be 3 times 4 is 11, right? Is 3 times 4 11, guys? Or 12? 12, yes. I sometimes say something like that so to wake you up. Then your brain say, hey, hold on a minute. It's not 11. Anyways, so future value, it is 254098, 1.0175, exponent 12. So let's calculate that music. $3,129. It's 9.06. Please confirm my value. Everybody make sure you know how to calculate this. Okay, it's very important. So let's go next. So regarding this exercise, do you have any questions, guys? Okay, no questions. Good. Next, a debt of 500. So any debt is present value, right? Accumulate interest at 8% compounded quarterly from April 1, 2021 to July 1, 2022, and 9% compounded monthly thereafter. Determine the accumulated value of a debt on December 1, 2023. Okay, guys, you want to have a few minutes to do it? Okay, so let's say 3 minutes. Go ahead, do it. Okay, I'm starting making a timeline. So start of the game was April 1, 2021. Then first stop July 1, 2022. And final destination is December 1, 2023. Honestly, guys, who calculated number of days in between this for these intervals? Anybody? What? Oh, okay, good. Only years. Very good. Very good, people. You good. So first interval, J4, is 8%. That's percent. And then J12, 9%. Now let's see what time tells me. Time T. So from April to April, I have 1 year, and then what? May, June, July, 3 months. 3 months, it's a quarter, so 125 years. Correct. Now, second interval, T. July 1 to July 1 gives me year, and then August, September, October, November, December, 5 months. It's not so obvious, so let me 5 over 12, that is this 1.416 in period years. Please confirm my values, guys. If you have question regarding second interval, let me know. I will show how I find that value. Is everybody okay, guys? Can we continue? People? Okay, anyway. So first step. Future value is 500, it sits right there. 500. 0.02 exponent. What exponent should I use here, guys? 5. Yes, very good. 5 equals $552.04. Please confirm my value. Is it? Okay, good. Question 2. Actually, step 2. Future value again. Now, this what I calculated in step 1 turns to present value. Interest is this. And now this funny number times 12, 17. So you should get exponent 17. If you have 16 something, it means you rounded value for t. So let's calculate it. $626.81. Please confirm my answer. Guys, do you hear me? Because I'm talking and I have no response at all. Okay, thanks God. So do you have the same answer? Yes or no? Guys. Okay. So do you have same answer as on step number 1? Oh, okay. So T here, for the calculator, you put like this, 416, and then 6 as many times as it fits in your screen. You even can put 7 at the end, round last digit, right? And then this times what, 12. Well, because you, as I said, you rounded t, and you shouldn't. It's very important to have all the numbers not rounded till you hit final answer. A monetary value is okay. Practice showing that if you round monetary values, you probably could be off 1 or 2 cents. Okay, can we continue? Okay, question number next. Midland Credit Union showed that client deposited 2,000 into investment plan account February 1, 2015. The client invested additional 1,900 on February 1, 2016 and 1,700 on February 1, 2019. What will the balance in the client's investment plan be on August 1, 2025 if plan earns a fixed rate of interest of 7% compounded semi-annually? Okay, guys, how you want? You want to do it yourself and then I start doing it, or I do it from the beginning? Guys, you want to try it? Okay, do it. So let's have again 3 minutes. Okay, so let's see, what do we have? Timeline. So February 1, 2015, $2,000. Okay, February 1, 2016, plus 1900. Okay, February 1, 2019 plus 1700. Plus I just used to show that I add money to the account. It's deposit, it's not withdrawal. So August 1, 2025. Okay, so let's do this. Let's color code it. This interval, that interval, and this interval. So, okay. J, what is it? 2, 7%, that's for entire interval. So first step, future value, it is 2000, 1.035 exponent 2 is 1 year, right? So we can put, even just to make life easier, what t is 1 year. Here what we have, t 17, 18, 19, 3 years. And here I have t, let's count. So from February to February, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6 years, right? Now March, April, May, June, July, August, and 6.5 years. Guys, do you have same time intervals? People. Why 7 years? Last interval is 6.5 years. Please check your calculations. From February to February, so 19, you have 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. You have 6 full years. Okay, honestly, for sometimes I use the oldest calculator, it's my fingers, just to stay on the safe side. So let's calculate the red interval. So $2,142.45. That's it. That's on February 1 before deposit. So future value 2 for the orange, what I have, 2142.45 plus 1900. That's new present value. Interest rate stays the same. Exponent is 6. So let's calculate it. I calculated $4,969.20. Please confirm my value. Okay, and finally, blue interval, future value. So present value, I have a deposit, right? Plus 1700. Interest rate stays the same. Of course, they could change interest rate in the meantime, so we have more steps. So what I have, 6.5 times 2 is 13. $10,430.34. Please confirm my number. Okay. So guys, any questions here? Any questions? Okay, let's move forward. A demand loan of 10,000 is repaid by payments 5,000 in 1 year, 6,000 in 4 years, and final payment in 6 years. Interest on the loan is 10% compounded quarterly during the first year, 8% compounded semi-annually for the next 3 years, and 7.5% compounded annually for the remaining years, determining the final payment. So anybody remember here what is demand loan? Guys, do you remember what is demand loan? So good that you don't remember. So can you do this question, or you want me to start it right away? Okay, I will start, and at the same time we will refresh what is demand loan. So demand loan, that's the loan when you can pay any amount anytime you like without additional penalty, up to full amount, of course. In reverse, lender can ask you to pay any amount anytime, up to full amount as well. So we're solving demand loan using declining balance method. Other words, we're going from transaction to transaction, step by step, calculating values. So now $10,000, 1 year payment $5,000. Again, I can put plus, so it means I deposit money, right? So 4 years I have plus $6,000, and 6 years I need to find payment. Now let's work with interest. Loan 10% compounded quarterly during first year. So let me do this. This interval, I have J4 10%. J4 10%. Next 3 years, it happens that that's this interval. Indeed, between year 1 and year 4, I have what? 3 years interval, right, guys? Yes or yes? So J2 is 8%. And finally, how many years I have? 2, right? I have 2 years. Oops, why so? Oops, wrong. My timeline disappeared. It's okay. I restore it. So So finally 2 years, I have what they say, 7.5 for remaining years. Remaining years is 2, and I have annually J1 7.5%. Okay, so again, let's use colors. So it is loan. I pay off loan. I'm not accumulating money. I am paying the loan. So that's important question to understand in order to know what to do. Here, what we accumulated money. Account was growing. So question to you, after I make this payment at the end of the game, what will be my outstanding balance? Anybody? 0. Very good. Very good. So future value. Why future value? Because loan accumulates interest, right? So 1, 0, 25 exponent 4. Guys, does everyone understand what I just wrote? Every number? Okay, very good. So $11,038.13. Now what? We have payment. So let's calculate separately this time. Present value. It is 11,038.13 minus 5,000. Sometimes people asking why you put plus on the diagram and minus here. Plus on diagram means that I deposit money onto account, right? Minus here means that I actually paying loan by making that deposit. Make sense, guys? Okay. 13. So, and future value, it is what? $6,038.13. Now 104 exponent 6. So 3 years times 2, it was 6 at 8 o'clock this morning. Seven, 6, 4, 0, 16. Why 3 years? Okay, what is this interval length? Amara. It is point of 4 years from now. 4 years from now, 4 years. But in between year 1 and year 4, I have 3 years only. All these values I calculate from now. All this, okay, you're welcome. So, do you have the same number, guys? $7,640.16. Okay, now last thing, we pay $6,000, right? So let me flip a page. Present value is 7,640.16, and I pay $6,000, and I have at 7,164.16. So future value, it is 1,640.16, 1.075, and exponent 2. Let me double check. So I have T 2 years here, right? Interest rate 7.5 compounded what annually. So that's it. One hundred, sorry, 1,895, 41 cents. So that's the amount of last payment. That's the amount of last payment. It's already includes interest in it. So I have a question, guys. How much interest we paid? So what did we pay actually? Let's highlight it. We paid 5,000, 6,000, and this. So okay, 5,000 payment, 6,000 payment, and this 1,000 payments, right? What I have 12, 8, 95, 41. So what is the amount of interest? How much interest did we pay, guys? Yes, 2,000. So interest when you pay a loan, it's a difference between amount you pay and amount you borrow. That's it. That's the amount of interest. Well, for 7 years. Okay, let's move forward. Let's move forward. Okay, present value and compound discount. We have kind of new step in our ladder. I say we take a break, 10 minutes, right? So let's have a break for 10 minutes and be back 9:53. So back at 9:53. Okay, guys, break. Okay, people. Oops, something's wrong. Oops, hold on. Okay, guys, now it's working. So present value compound discount. Same as we did with simple interest, we're gonna do with compound interest. What I mean that for each term of the original equation, an original equation or original formula is this, we will find its own formula. So if it is a future value formula, present value formula will be like this. Okay, as alternative, you can use this formula, but I think you have no problem with negative exponent. Okay, any questions, guys? And of course, I is J over M, N is Tm, and M, you know what M is. So any questions regarding future value formula, present value formula? People? Say something, I know you actually back. Okay, somebody here, that's good. So let's practice. Determine the principal that will amount in 6 years to this much at 10% compounded annual. So what I have future value given to me. It is $17,715.61. Does everyone know why it is future value? People. Maybe it's present value. So say something. Do you know it is future value, guys? Okay. Yes, very good. So T 6 years. J1 10%. So what formula says? Present value, it is future value. It's very similar to what we did for future value calculation. So present value, it is 17,715.61, 1.1 negative 6. Let me show you how I calculate it. Let me calculate first and then I'll show you. It is $10,000. Now how I calculate it? I did this 1.1 y to exponent x. That's the one of the magic buttons we use. Then press 6, but I need to 6 to be negative, so I change sign. Right? And then what? Let me see. And I press times 17,715.61 and hit equal. Any questions, guys? Please make sure you know how to calculate it. Let me know when we're good to go. Okay. Calculate the present value of this much due in 9 years at 6% compounded quarterly. Okay, guys, take a minute. Do it. Let me put present value formula here. Okay, so take a minute and do it. Okay, so present value, it is 683656. Now, what is I? 1.015. 9 years, so it is 36 negative. Okay. Again, make sure you understand all the values here. I have $4,000. Confirm my value. Okay, let's move forward. What principal will amount to 5,000 7 years from today if interest 8.488 compounded monthly? Okay, guys, go ahead. So present value, it is future value, 1 plus I exponent negative n. Present value. So I can put J12, just write down what is given. It helps for 88%, right? Future value is 5,000 and T is 7 years. So 5,000. Let's calculate I separately. I, it is 0.0488 over 12. 0.00406 in period. We all remember, guys, that what we should not round that value to 41, right? If we want good accuracy. So n is 7 times 12. What is 84, right? So now we're ready to find present value. 6 in period, exponent negative 84. That's equal sign. $3,555.62. Let me show you here what happens if I round to 41. I will have $3,545.72. So $10 difference. Do you see that, people? So do not alterate any value, specifically interest rate or a number of compounding periods. That's only actually two monetary values we could round. Any questions, people? Okay, next, calculate present value of 2000 during 3 years and 8 months if money is worth compounded quarterly. Here use calculator, but what? We don't use calculator. Okay, do it. Or again, anybody here wants me to show you how to use calculator? I'm talking about BA2 plus, how to program it. No, okay. Oh, yes, now we have people how to. Okay. So first, okay, let's do it then. So BA2 plus Texas Instrument Calculator. You have third line buttons N, IY, PV, payment, and future value. Please find this line with buttons. You have it? You found it? Amara. If you say yes, let's work together and respond. Well, so if your calculator is different, there is no point for you to know how to use BA2 plus. Make sense? Okay, so let's skip that part then. Okay, people. So formulas. Calculate the present value of 2000. So 2000 must be future value then. 3 years and 8 months. T is 3 years, 8 months. So first we have to work with what? Time. J4, 8%. So let's work, and we need to find present value. Let's work with time first. So T, it is 3 plus 8 over 12. What is that? 3.6 in period. And we all remember how important that is to keep that period, right? So the next step is actually N, T times M, so 3.6 in period times 12. So I already have that value 3.6 in period on my screen, right? I just calculated. So I just time 12. Hold on a second. 8 over 12 plus 3 times 12. That's 44. And again, if you change if you change time, you will never ever get 44. Okay, why 12? Oh really, why 12? 4, my god, you're right, because I'm still sleeping probably. Compounded quarterly, so let's see what happened then. Times 4, then happened 14.6 in period. That's what happened. Okay, I is what, 008 over 4, 002. And thank you very much, Xenia, for paying attention. Present value, it is 2000, 1.02, negative 14.6 in period, that is exponent. So my calculations giving me that answer. Please confirm it. Okay, any questions here, people? Let's move forward. Determine the principal that will accumulate to from September to April compounded semi-annually. Okay, take 2 minutes and do it. Okay, so let's work with time first. First of all, let's write down what is given, right? So future value is 238718. Date 1 is September 1, 2018. Date 2 is April 1, 2022. And I have J2 is 5%. Okay, so let's work with time. September 1, 2018, April 1, 2022. Okay, so let me think. Okay, let's do it this way. September 1, 2021, right? So what do we have? 19, 20, 21. T, we have 3 years here. And October, November, December, January, February, March, April, 7 months. Yes, people, please confirm my calculations. Yes, so T is 3 years, 7 months. It means, what is that? 7 over 12. So let's put this way, 3 plus 7 over 12. It is 3.2. 3.583 in period years. So n is 3.583 in period times 2. That is 7.16 in period. Okay. So then present value will be 2387, 18, 1.025, negative 7.16 in period. Let me double check. May, June, July, August, September. Yeah, okay, good. $2,000. Please confirm my calculations. Ask me questions if you have any. So you have same answer. That's good. Okay, it turns to be last question. We were pretty quick today. Let's talk about our formulas a little more. So future value, present value, 1 plus I exponent n. Present value, it is future value, 1 plus I exponent negative n. So I is j over m, n is tm, and m can assume values 1, 2, 4, 12, 26, 52, 365. Now, moving forward a little bit, I'm going to tell you that same rule applies for compound interest what we used for simple interest. Meaning if I move money together with time, same direction, I use what? Future value formula. If I move money opposite direction to time, I will use present value formula. Okay, guys? Questions? Good. So here's your homework. Let me double check something. Okay, test 2 will be based on test number 2 will be based on chapters 7 and 8. Okay, chapter 7 and 8. So accept your homework, start doing review exercises for those chapters. Okay, start practicing and preparing yourself for test 2. So next week we will work with compound interest. Then Monday, following Monday, it will be November 15. Following Monday we will have a review before test. Then on 17th you will have test. Okay, guys, questions? So thank you for class then, and later on I will upload this video and previous video. Actually, I have previous video ready, so I'm gonna upload it now. So as soon as I have this video ready, I will upload it as well. So have a nice rest of the week, and goodbye.